Hello, wonderful viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'd like to read on, well, that race. We're all hopeful that it's a sign of good things to come. The race in Kentucky where the governor, the Republican governor was defeated and the Democratic candidate got it. And Kentucky is a state that went for Trump by 30 percentage points, a margin of 30%. Back in 2016, and he campaigned hard for this particular governor who then lost anyway, Bevin. So I just want to know a little bit about that. What should we think of that? How about that? What does this mean? Does it mean that things are looking hopeful for 2020? What does it mean? Okay, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Okay. I'll show you guys. In the heart of the matter, we have the Page of Cups. So that's a little bit of good news, right? He's got a cup. He's got some good news. And we've got the Five of Wands is the challenge. Now that Five of Wands keeps coming up as political debate. Keeps coming up as, the two parties duking it out. These two are in a tug of war. And in the Rider-Waite, the Five of Wands are a bunch of pages in training exercises, learning how to joust. Not joust, but maybe joust, but use their wands. So, in other words, this is a little bit of good news, but we've got a ways to go. In other words, this is what I keep seeing. So, the political debate, the spotlight shown on things that are not right is as important as any of it. Yes, I keep hearing this. It's even more important than the actual elections, which is hard for us to understand, but that's what Spirit always tells me. Underneath it all, we have the Three of Coins. So that's good. That's underneath, building a foundation, building some security, that is a good thing. So it's a good thing that this Democratic governor got in. It's a good thing that they have all three branches in that state controlled by Democrats for the next 2 years. That's a good thing. It helps to build a solid foundation. So we should know that and we should be happy about that. And by the way, for those of you listening who maybe are not Democrats, please understand that I'm not in love with either any party or any politician or any. It just so happens that right now, at this point in history, I feel like the Democrats, we have a higher percentage of politicians who are willing to speak truth in the Democratic Party, or at least something close to it. We have a real problem in the Republican Party right now. Not that we always have had, but we have a real problem there right now. So that's just going to say it. In the past, we have the Tower. That was a Tower moment. So that made a difference. Wow. That started some energy flowing. Wow. Okay. So Spirit is saying that it's not, I don't feel like we're given promises, but like this starts greater security, greater momentum. Above it all, we have the Ten of Wands, but it is burdensome. So we have, these two. Underneath, which is sort of like underneath it all in the subconscious, kind of underneath it all, better foundation, and foundation is underneath, so that's good. Above, though, many worries, many goals, many plans, still sort of burdensome. How do we bring them home? Okay, many races, right? How do we bring them home? That kind of thing. So it's not necessarily that it's going to be easy, is what I'm hearing. In the near future, we do have that Democratic leadership. The King of Wands and Queen of Wands has been that in my readings that have come up in the house, the Democratic leadership that's come up in the house. And King of Wands more male, right? So in the near future, oh, that's good. I feel this is a good thing, Spirit is saying, that we have another Democratic leader in that state. Yeah. And also, they're all working together. At the root of the matter, we have a new beginning begging to be born. Yes, we do with the Empress. Very powerful major arcana. Very powerful major arcana. Okay, so in the immediate environment, external environment, we have the Knight of Coins. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of daily work. And here again, I keep on saying, we have to thank those who work in our governmental agencies. We have to thank those who go to work every single day to try to do good, and they do it faithfully, and they do a good job. And we have a lot of people like that in our government who got involved for all of the right reasons. And we need to remember that and value that. That's what I hear too. That doesn't just disappear. This is what I'm hearing. Just because we have this crazy stuff happening in our government right now with and it's concerning, right? We're wondering how close our president is to Russian mafia, for goodness sakes. It's concerning. But this comes up, the Knight of Coins, the day in, day out work that is done in this incredibly complex structure that is our government, that sometimes we wonder if it's too much red tape, too much this, too much that. But you know what? It is functioning and doing a pretty good job overall. So I think that is something that we're reminded of, and we should have a lot of hope in, because there are checks and balances built in throughout our government. There are, and not only on the macro level, on the micro level. So this is good. Yeah. To identify inconsistencies, to identify unethical behavior practices. We have all kinds of rules and laws. So that is a good thing. Makes it hard to turn it on its head. And then we have the Page of Swords in the hopes and fears. So we are hoping for more news. We're hoping for more whistleblowers. We're hoping that people are bringing out more inside news. And they do it quickly, and they do it without thinking too hard about it. They just say it. That's what the Page of Swords does. And I feel like there will be. This is not the end of it. The whistleblower and all of these people on the inside of this situation with the call to Ukraine coming forward, that is certainly not the end. That is a beginning. And in the outcome, we have the Sword of Truth. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so, and that's in our outcome. So to me, that's saying there's still so much more truth to come out. There's still so much that Spirit wants to come out. We see the King of Swords a lot. From the beginning, I've thought the Archangel Michael has been involved in this. And sometimes the King of Swords has sort of represented that kind of energy. What's interesting about it? You guys know I like Lorna Byrne. I've been listening to Esther Abraham Hicks a lot too lately. But okay, so I was listening to a tape on Lorna Byrne believes that there's something important about the U.S., that there will be important changes made here. We're a country of immigrants, and that there's a role for us to play in the future that comes. Okay, so she always saw the angel Michael coming to bring us a lot of healing. And she doesn't call him the Archangel Michael, because this is the woman who's seen angels all her life, as well as souls, departed souls. And she said that Angel Michael has started years ago to show her that how much healing is being brought to the U.S. because there's a new era coming in. So here we got the Empress. And it just all works together. It's so funny that I came across that video a few days ago. So I just see it all as a larger process, you guys. And the truth coming out is what is key. Truth and accuracy. We have 10 of Swords, though, in the outcome as well. So there will be a lot of painful, a lot of verbal aggression back and forth, right? Then we have the Page of Coins. So the beginning of a new security. So, okay, so this is what Spirit's telling me to think about this race in Virginia. It's helping to build security. The Three of Coins, however, is not stable yet. The Three of Coins is developing. It's growing. It's dynamic. Not yet stable. Page of Coins. So in other words, what we end up with is, again, sort of some of the same. You know, I remember when the house came through with the blue wave a couple of years ago, and not quite that long, I guess. And it felt like everybody gets impatient. You know, we want to feel safe now, for goodness sakes. You know, we don't want this page of coins, my God. You know, we want to feel safe. We want the king of coins. We want the 10 of coins. We want to feel safe. But that started something. I remember hearing it's enough, it's enough, it's enough to start something. So what I'm hearing about this particular race in Virginia is it's yet more of that. Enough to keep it going, the momentum going. And yes, it's going to take a while yet, you guys. I am sorry. People hate it when I say this, but it's the process that's so important. And so it looks like this is yet another step in the right direction to building some security and safety. All right. Well, I think that's good. I see that more secrets are going to be coming out. I see, yes, it's going to be pretty, pretty rough, but I've seen that for this coming campaign cycle. Oh my goodness, it's going to be rough. But more truth needs to come out for us to really make substantive changes that are going to safeguard our future and make it good, not just safeguard it, but allow good things to come in. Our government's been in such a deadlock. We have a problem. They're having a hard time getting things done for the well-being of the populace. And so this process it's got to be thorough. And to be thorough, it can't be overnight. All right. Well, but it's a step in the right direction. So thank you all so much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.